What's good, everybody? This is Karuzu from Karuzu's Gaming and Reactions, and I'm back again with another analysis. This time we're going to do Dragon Ball Super. I got a few images that I pulled from various videos on YouTube, just some screenshots of everything. I kind of missed a couple of screenshots, but that's okay. For the overall point, at the end of this video, I'm going to describe what I think the Angels want with Goku and what I think about the overall arc that is going on at this very time with the Tournament of Power well underway. So let's get into some of the more important bullet points that we need to talk about here. This image here of Goku with the two Xeno Kings, this is where he brought future Xeno King from the future Trunks timeline. He brought him to the present. And he brought him to the present Xeno King as a friend because he promised the present Xeno King that he would bring him a friend. So I think this is very important, guys. Keep in mind if you're left-handed or right-handed in how I describe this. Always, 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 the Xeno King from the future is going to be on the left-hand side. He's going to always be on the left-hand side. The present day Xeno King is always going to be on the right side. I don't know if any other YouTubers or whatnot have covered this. I'm sure they probably have, but I'm going to go ahead and mention it anyway. Okay. Also, this is Whis, and this is his father, and we'll get more in depth into that in a little bit. And that's Kaioshin cowering before the Xeno Kings, as he well should. All right. In this picture, in this image here, I love this image because I think a lot of people kind of missed on this. They talk about it, they kind of gloss over it, but it's extremely important. This is where the Grand Priest asked Whis if this was his idea about the Xeno Kings. And Whis responds, no, it was Goku-san's idea to bring them up. And this when the Grand Priest says, I envy Universe 7. Think about that. I envy Universe 7. Envy means jealous, guys. It means he's envious of it. There's something behind those words. You need to think about it. I want you guys to hypothesize. I want you to think about what envy means. Why did they choose that word? It does mean something. And I'll tell you at the end of this video what I think all of it means. So let's roll. This is where Goku is bringing the Xeno King, and they're on their way towards the present day Xeno King. As you see, the Grand Priest kind of looks down, and you can see the Xeno King kind of walks with his arm. I know you can't see over this little box, but you know this image where his hands are kind of fanned out. He's kind of walking like a little punk. He's extremely happy, and Whis looks to be smiling as well. And the Kaioshin is probably in doubt about having two Xeno Kings in one timeline. All right. This is a very critical point, guys. This is important. This is Whis calling the Grand Priest father. In which case, Whis was inviting his father to come visit them in Universe 7 sometimes. Of course, the Grand Priest says, at some point, I will. This is also very critical. This is when Goku goes back to the future timeline to get the future Xeno King to bring him back to the present day timeline to meet the present day Xeno King. And this is these photos are a little out of order, so you have to forgive me. So this is where he says, is this your idea? We've already gone over it. And this is where Goku puts their hands together and say, I promised a friend for you. I brought a good friend. Now, this is critical, guys. Okay? All right. This is Topo, as we already know. This is Topo. So this is Universe 11's Kaioshin and Universe 11's God of Destruction, who looks like a clown of some sort. I'm wondering if that's the Grand Priest's child. I don't know, but wait a minute. No, he's not an angel. Where is Universe 11's angel at? Maybe they're just not showing him in this photo. That's another question I want you guys to spot. Have you spotted all the angels? If you have, put links in the videos where I can see them all. Show me where they have pictures of all the angels from the known universes. I need to see where they are because I want to kind of locate them and see if they all look the same. I believe they all look the same, though. Just some of them short, some of them tall, some of them fat, some of them skinny. All right. But this is the god of destruction, and this is the Kaioshin. But there's no angel. I don't see one. And this is Topo. Supposed to be in line of being a god of destruction for Universe 11. But the point of this image is right here below. In the text, it says, this pressure. I know you guys remember this image. This is when Goku went blue against Bergimo, the wolf from Universe 9. He went blue, and the Kaioshin says this pressure. The reason why they say this pressure, it's imperative that you guys remember this. I think we need to start judging all these powerful characters in the Super Dragon Ball Super is in terms of judging their power as in terms of pressure, because I've heard this stated in a couple of different episodes where they're talking about the pressure they feel from an individual when they power up. It's specifically Goku, the pressure that you feel when he powers up. And so they're measuring your strength by how much pressure you put off, how much pressure they feel from you when you power up. So I want you guys to think about that pressure. Let's go. This is when the Xeno King gets ready to destroy Zamasu along with the entire world. The reason why I put this image in there is because everybody thinks he destroyed the entire universe. He only destroyed the world, not the universe, okay? Keep in mind, he's the Xeno King from that timeline. What kind of damage has it done for Goku to go back and get him and bring him to the present? Who's guarding that timeline? There's no Xeno King. I know he killed the Kaioshin, but he didn't kill the Xeno King. Obviously, he's right there. So, what in the world is going on with him? So, Goku just kidnapped the freaking Xeno King from the future and brought him to the past? Brought him to the present? It has to be an alternate timeline. It can't be the same timeline, but in the future. It has to be an alternate timeline, because if Goku goes and takes the Xeno King away from that timeline, I can see all kinds of things going wrong that they're going to face down the road. We're going to talk about that towards the end of this video. I put this in here is because Beerus, this is another thing that I haven't heard anybody talk about. All the little chit-chat moments and stuff that Beerus had with Whis when they were back on the planet or they were on Earth or wherever. Beerus, one of the things that stood out to me the most is when Beerus says, you were busy eating food when you should have been watching me fight. And because Beerus, is always trying to get better, obviously at his fighting skills. But while Whis was training, Beerus orders Whis to train Goku and wants him to get strong for the tournament. But in another episode, Beerus was asking Whis, was he getting stronger? I need them to be as strong as they can be so I can have someone to play with. And what he means is someone to train with. I have no idea what Beerus is up to, but I guarantee you Whis knows. And they're using Goku and Vegeta in some form or fashion. And here's where it gets interesting. When Whis put those guys in the equivalent of the time hyperbolic chamber, the equivalent is Whis' staff created a chamber for Goku and Vegeta to train in, and it's similar to the time hyperbolic chamber. It's similar to it, but it's not it. It's way more advanced. Okay. They got a taste of God Ki, and we saw it. And we says to himself, there's no way they could have come this far this quickly. I don't know if you guys remember that episode. If you don't, I haven't heard anybody really talk about it, but it's very, very important and pivotal to what's going to go on in the future arcs and whatnot and so forth. So we says that, and then he says, no wonder Lord Beerus chose them personally. That was a translation on that episode that day. I thought that was critical to what's going to go on in the future. He chose them personally. What hasn't been said? Okay, somebody tell me what that means. I need to know. Give me an idea, and I'm gonna tell you my idea towards the end. This is another way. I just wanted to point this out. I did this earlier in the video. This is a way you can tell the difference. This is the future Xeno King. He's always going to be on the left-hand side. This is the present-day Xeno King. Now, this is the easy way for you to know he's on the right-hand side. The future Xeno King doesn't know anything about Goku, except for that he came and saved him. He didn't know he's a blue Super Saiyan. But the present-day Xeno King does know. So he says that's Super Saiyan Blue. That's him saying that. Okay, that's the right one, the present day, and that's how you know the difference. All of them look the same for the most part, but you can tell the difference slightly. Now you can definitely know that the Xeno King on the right is present day, the Xeno King on the left is future Xeno King. This is incredible right here. This is Goku getting ready to power up. You see that red aura around him? It used to take him a lot to go into to do the Kaioshin. First, he had to power up the Super Saiyan Blue, which he still does, and then he goes Kaioshin. But now he doesn't he doesn't have to do it. His body pulsates. He's got such control of the ki that runs Kaioken that his body begins to glow red before he goes Super Saiyan Blue. It's a split second between Blue and Kaioshin that it takes. It used to take a minute. He used to have to power all the way up and control his ki, and then power up to Super Saiyan, or the Kaioken. He had to power up the Kaioken, which is very dangerous to his body. Now he says, "I'll show you my real power," and basically, I'll show you what it looks like once I pass my limit. What he means there is, and this is what I think he means, is that he's gotten up to Kaioken times 10. So past his limit would be 20, 15 or 20. So I'd say 20. So that's what I mean. I don't think he's going to burst out and be a blazing white angel or something flowing hair. Everybody's looking for this Omni Blast because Media Star put out this dope ass videos on transformations and stuff, and they're just thinking that. But I love Media Star, Mastar, which I'm dude. I'm such a sick fan of Mastar. I don't know what to do. I need to find out if I can get a T-shirt. Anyway, but Mastar did give me an idea on what's going to happen in the future timeline. He's always thinking about down the line in future arcs and whatnot. And you can see it in his creativity and how he's created anime war and whatnot. But it's giving me an idea. So we're at the end of this video. So I'm going to tell you what I think the gods are up to with Goku and Vegeta, but Goku in particular. There is a demon side to all of the powers here. There's a demon side. There's a flip side. There's an evil side. And Goku is going to be their champion from this set of universes. What if there's a flip negative side universe? There's a negative universe for everything, which is why the Xeno Kings try to destroy so many. They keep a balance of universes. I believe there's a yin and a yang here. And they are training Goku, getting him ready for what's coming. And I just thinking that all the people that are involved with Goku's life is training him to come forward and come up, to become better, not necessarily become a god of destruction or anything of that nature, but because somebody knows that he has an unlimited power source that he doesn't know about. He's only fighting to be the next best man and whatnot. And these transformations are coming quicker now. He got Super Saiyan Blue, I think, over 15 episodes. He attained Super Saiyan Blue, I believe, maybe less. So in my mind, I think that they have a huge plan for Goku, and we just have to stick it out. But I think there's a flip side to this. I believe there's a flip side to the angels too. Everybody's saying that the Grand Priest, they think he's evil or whatnot, but I don't think so. I think that the Grand Priest and the angels have been looking for a warrior unlike any other, and I believe that's Goku, guys. I do. I think that's what they're doing. Just think about all the things that's led up to this and how they're talking and what they say about Goku. And Goku is just meeting the next challenge. Him and Vegeta both. And I think that first of all, I'm super excited about seeing this, but I think Goku's purpose is extremely important to everybody. So, him falling off, he's not going to be destroyed. That's just not happening. Obviously, he's the hero of the story, so he won't be destroyed. It's not Dragon Ball Z where he can die or whatnot. This is very important. Goku is going to be fighting for the very survival of creation, I think. It's really, really going to get that deep. So, anyway, guys, you tell me what you think. And if you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. Smash the like button. I'll do more videos and breakdowns like this. We'll see you next time on Karuzu's Gaming and Reactions.